Oh my god. Oh my god, it's me. It's me again. Whoa. I suddenly drop off the face of the earth for 2 months and now I suddenly have the time to live stream and energy to do it. Whoa. Holy holy moly. Priorita is kind of back. Maybe. Probably. Um right. So 2 months ago, or maybe three, I'm not sure. The last live stream I did was Total Chaos. I streamed New Game Plus, and uh, yeah. So let's just say that I was so kind of over it with Total Chaos and live streaming a bit that I was just kind of like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna take I'm just gonna take a break from it instead of like trying to fit live streams into my work schedule because you know, working on a full time job doesn't really mix very well whenever uh you get home at like 4:35 or whatever, and you have to like spend some time doing a bunch of other stuff. So, but yeah, I have been busy. I've been a busy boy in the background, so that's why I didn't live stream. However, I have been playing for some reason. I don't know why, but I got an interest to do Minecraft, but not just vanilla Minecraft. Okay, we're playing a mod called Scape and Run Parasites. Yeah, listen, the mentioning of that mod alone is bound to draw some Vietnam flashbacks to some people who have tried the mod pack. Basically, all you need to know, for those that are not aware, is basically it's a parasite that evolves over time through phases, and they can go from basically infecting regular mobs like you have your cows, you have your pigs. Basically, they get infected first, and then I believe zombies get infected, and then endermen get infected, and it can evolve all the way up to you basically facing fucking really scary monstrosities that, for all intents and purposes, you may as well fucking nuke. Okay. Uh, and the reason why this mod is infamous is because let's just put it this way: that if you try to do a vanilla playthrough of Scape and Run, I believe, without configuring anything, you're barely gonna get anywhere. Unless if you are a Minecraft god and you basically know of some exploits or some cheese, basically. Because the whole point of the mod is uh you essentially survive until you can no longer survive. It is one of those mods to where it really has no end to it. I guess you could say the one ending is you your whole world gets infected and you have to start over. So, um thankfully I am playing a mod pack that I found on Curseforge called Scape and Run Calamity, which basically it introduced it balances out a bunch of things. It kind of tweaks things down a bit while also making it a bit balanced. So basically, when you're progressing, the parasites also don't over progress to the point to where it's like, well, you got a full set of iron armor and maybe a lava bucket or two, and well, the fucking parasites are like already in phase 2 or 3, and you can't damage them because of their adaptation system. So here's what I am doing. Okay. I was thinking about just streaming my regular save and going, yeah, yeah, let's escape and run. Yeah, don't mind the fact that I have a full set of uh manual armor. You know, uh, let's see, let me see who just followed me. Amelia, thank you for the follow. So basically what we're gonna do is I'm doing a separate save. Complete survival, no cheats. I don't even think I even enabled cheats. I hope not. But basically, survival, no cheats. 100 days. I'm going to see if I can survive 100 days. I've only made it up to day 30, 40 on my other save, basically. So that's what we're gonna do. The playthrough will end if, for whatever reason, things get progressed to a point to where I can't damage anything, or say if for whatever reason that the parasites evolve enough to where it completely fucks my playthrough. So, yeah. Thankfully, I know what I'm doing, so this isn't just going to be me going, oh man, what do I need to make here, and stuff like that. Right. Make sure the audio is actually working. Yep, okay. Alright, close all that down, and then single player stream save world. So basically, we're gonna try to speedrun the shit out of this. But yeah, I've mainly developed an interest in playing this Modpack because I wasn't really. I used to play Minecraft a lot back in the day. Especially with the whole mod packs and everything. I played Technic. I played this one dungeon mod. This one with like dungeon mod basically, where it turned Minecraft into some kind of roguelike. And then fucking went about doing all that. I usually hop back onto Minecraft every now and then, but Scape and Run's kind of what got me back into Minecraft for a little bit. And that's just poison ivy. Not gonna really matter. Let's still have that actually. Game. That's fucking weird. Alright. Yeah, that is one thing I kind of forgot to mention, is that for some reason, I don't know why, but this mod pack will occasionally freeze to where I'm unable to interact with anything, and for some reason it won't allow me to like restart the game. Basically, it'll just freeze. I don't know if that's like a Linux thing or if it's like a freaking mod pack thing, because I've not swapped over from Linux. Everything I do is mainly on Linux, unless it's some kind of game that I'm not really, that doesn't work on Linux, so I'm just playing on Windows. Fucking. Oh, hey. That's a good find. Let's see. Okay, so we got that. Okay. It's not my crafting table. Oh, there already is a crafting table. Alright, we got plenty of bread, so bread. Alright. Oh, a log. But yeah, so look, here's the deal. We're not going to be staying in this village forever. I'm just quickly gathering up a bunch of resources before I screw off to Narnia. Anything in this barrel? No. Oh, hey, we got some more buckets. That's good. Alright, so now, let's see. We'll be taking that. Let's see. We do have to make a furnace. Okay. Maybe we'll be staying here for a while, actually. That's a... Okay, so I guess I won't have to waste my time with coal. We're gonna do that. Let's see. So I am gonna make a temporary fort here for right now. We need that. I am gonna make 2 furnaces actually. Let's see, and then take that, put the iron there. Oh yeah, right. Probably better put that in there before I die. And then we're just gonna quickly block all this off. Also, yes, this is my autistic way of playing Minecraft. Let's see. Okay, so since we're gonna be here a little bit, I'm gonna throw all this in the chest. Just clear up my inventory. I'm just gonna make some basic ass iron armor, or maybe a chest plate or something for protection. Probably still like that. Okay, so I don't have a coal left, so I'll just take that. No, we'll just let that cook, actually. Oh, wait, speaking of that. I don't have any string, so... Okay, yep. This would be my fucking first death, I guess, because these skeleton warriors are fucking cracked. Yep. Hello. How you doing? Oh, let's see. I'm even getting strength. God damn, Parasites already on full force, dude. Let's see, Yep. Okay, now we do need glass. Stone, and then we'll just do. Of course, nothing can be in my offhand, so. Ow. That's a problem. Yeah, it is. Okay, get one full. Let's just let all that cook. Alright, so one thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna quickly remember that expression. Hello, Enderman. You're soon are gonna become assimilated and jump scare me. I'm sorry, dog. Oh. Hey, you got in my way. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Huh? I mean, I suppose we could start taking these. Okay, so there's probably nothing in here. That is cool. That's okay. Cool, that's all done. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. This all looks really weird right now, but I'm mainly just taking what I only need. just wait for that to go about doing its own thing. We can wait a little bit. But yeah, so... But yeah, so main reason why I haven't been live streaming all that much is... Honestly, it's just because... I haven't really had the drive or the energy to really do it. Because it just takes way too much energy out of me, and something that I've noticed as of recently is that I'm like just very tired most of the time. And the thing is that I just don't really... Thing is that whenever I get home from work or doing something important, the last thing that's really on my mind is just streaming. And you know, it's really not because I hate streaming, because whenever I was doing this on a, I'd say on a couple to a few day basis, I was just mainly, like, I didn't mind it as much. Now it's just like, you know, I view it as another, not chore, but I view it as another thing to do. That I kind of don't want to do, if that makes any sense. These are fucking pirates. What the hell? Okay. Yep. This is gonna be a bit problematic, but I know what this is gonna be entail actually. Yarg, I'm here to plunder thy... hey everyone. Uh-oh. I should probably swap my shield for this. Uh-oh. That's a captain. Damn, I need to drop a Stein sword. I think that's everyone, question mark. Got TNT, we got that, apples. And we have all of that. Good thing about the cobwebs too, because I can actually use that. Yeah, we do have an iron sword. That one's better. It's a bed, an apple. Is that all the chests I searched? No, I left one. I can take all these fire charges though, actually. Anything up here? That's gonna suck if I just get fucking knocked off and fall to my death. Okay, so what we can do actually until I can get a permanent base established, which Lord knows how long that'd be. What I can actually do is I can make this ship my base right now. Because, problem is that, the problem is that, like, I need iron, like, I am gonna need iron, basically. I only have a chest plate, so it's not gonna really help us out. So, I am only taking the bare essentials again of what I need. So, let's see. So we do have a few places to hit up, actually. And they destroyed my boat. Oh, no, I have my boat. Let's see. But yeah, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and forth and transfer all my supplies from the village over to the ship. Sir, Bogling, you are not allowed to exist. Get out of here. But yeah, that was the whole reason why I made the, fucking... That was the whole reason why I made the, That's the whole reason why I made the halberd. I'm keeping the sword in case if I need to, like... In case if I end up running the skeletons or something. We are nearby, I guess, what appears to be a thingamajig that I'm not even going to explore because I know I'm not prepared. Get rid of all that. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. I fucking hate this mod. Scallion. Oh, I will bring this too. That's about me. And then relax after work? I should. Play a relaxing game? I will. Minecraft with Scape and Run, it is. See, okay. Alright, dispenser. Give me all that. Give me everything. Give me all the fire charges, please. Right now. Destroy all these beds, actually. Because I'm not, because let's face it, I'm probably not going to be using them. Crafting table, destroy that. Go over here. Sort. Okay, alright, put all that in the chest there. Keep those on me. Okay. So the plan for right now is I'm gonna go over to the next place that's next to the boat, and then we will start looking for iron. I'd say over here. I am at the very least gonna make sure to bring some wood though, because I know if I don't bring wood, I'm gonna be wasting my time having to go back and forth with mine trees, and I kind of just don't want to do that. Okay, and then get some sticks. Got 2 of those. Okay. We'll be fine. Oh boy, looking for ore is so much fun. Also, yeah, this mod kind of seems a little like, no. This mod starts off slow at first, but the more time that, but here's the deal, the more time that passes, the more the action kind of ramps up. Actually, I think it'd just be a lot easier if I just mine down like this. Okay, that's all the iron to take care of. Now I have 10. That is quicksand. Oh, this really fucking sucks. You know, I could just imagine being this poor villager right now who has to wake up just to this, and you're just like, I gotta climb this. But hey, there's more iron. Although it does lead to a cave system, so I am fixed. What the fuck? That fucking tarantula. Oh, this fucking tarantula. Oh no, it's the oyster creeper. Okay. Hello, we're up there. There's some oyster creeper. Well, just talk about something to kind of pass the time, because right now I'm just kind of getting resources and whatnot for iron stuff. So I was playing this game called Ready or Not, which is like, it's a slow pace tactical game where you kind of have to play it slow, clear things room by room, you know, all that other fun stuff. Well, after I played it with a certain someone, I got the idea to buy all the DLC for it, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do a commander mode playthrough. Anyways, but yeah, I was gonna do a I did like a commander mode playthrough, and let's just say that, you know, at first things were going good. I had a few fubs on a few missions, but you know, it was nothing too. It was really, ow. But you know, it was really nothing too bad. Manageable stuff. I was getting mostly B's or C's or C like pluses. But the thing was that I didn't really care because I wasn't trying to go for the highest rank. And I was having so much fun until I reached relapse. Fucking god, dude. Relapse pissed me off so bad. Like, I'm normally not a guy to get angry at, like, video games because I don't have that kind of, I don't really get upset like that. But, anyways, but yeah, no. I was so upset because I was having trouble with relapse. And what ended up happening was that I was dying so many times, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna watch a guide. So I watched a guide. Basically copied the person's layout and everything. I followed the exact same path and everything that this guy was following, essentially. And everything works out. my AI squad mates all get injured because there's a few mess ups along the way, but you know, go from clear the top floor, go down to the bottom floor, and I was on call with two people, and my brain, I just knew. I'm like, okay, I didn't get, I did not get the, um, eliminate all suspects objective done, so there has to be someone, like, there just has to be someone, like, just wandering around, right? And, well, let's just say what happened was that I had this very sneaky suspicion that someone would shoot me. So, there's this really dark hallway, open up a double set of doors, and then as soon as I open those doors up, not even a second or two later, what happens is that I get domed in the head instantly. Something that I left out was I was kind of injured, but I didn't think I was injured enough to get one shot. But no, my brain had that sneaking suspicion. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna open up these set of fucking doors, and then I'm probably gonna get shot in the head. As soon as that happened, no. Like, as soon as that happened, I just went, I slammed on my fucking desk and went, this fucking game and this stupid fucking crackhead fucking AI. And my friends were like, whoa. They're like, whoa, Priyo, are you okay? And I was like, this stupid fucking game. Yeah, this stupid fucking game is bullshit AI. Like, I was just bitching about it. And someone said something that fit that perfectly. They said that would be a gamer rage moment if someone would have recorded that. So I calm down and I go, I'm thinking, think about somebody else. And went, it's actually a good thing that this one person disconnected because there was a third person in there. And I was like, yeah, I think it was a good thing. I think it was a good thing that they disconnected, you know. So they didn't hear me like get super pissed off at a game. Oh, but guess what? The fun doesn't end there. So I couldn't get this mission done. I wanted to get it done. So what I did was I went on Nexus Mods. I found a machine gun mod that adds a machine gun to the game. And then I also installed another mod that basically adds it, like, it allows you to adjust the AI value, like the AI accuracy values in game. Well, I go back on Relapse. I have a machine gun. Everybody has machine guns. And well, I open another set of doors because, well, I'm kind of progressing through the map, not that far in yet. And I open up a double set of doors. Guess what was behind it? A suicide bomber. As soon as the suicide bomber looked at me, they fucking exploded. Just straight up in my face, no reaction or anything, just boom, dead. I am like, I fucking hate this fucking game. Basically, what happened there was the game was really kicking me in the balls. It was really cursing me. Because some fucking random NPC, some random fucking suspect just shoots me in the head out of nowhere in the dark. Didn't even see him. And the game's like, oh yeah, now you're trying to cheat, huh? Nah, suicide bomber. So here's the funny part. I was so sick and tired of it. I'm like, okay, I'm dropping this game. We'll come back to it the next day. Next day rolls around. You know what I do? I completely changed my loadout with only a PW. I think it was like an SMG. Like it was basically just an SMG. I gave my AI squad mate some other stuff. And so I'm like, yeah, I think this is perfectly fine, right? Well, go in there. Fucking go in there. I start shooting a bunch of I start shooting a bunch of suspects. Fucking telling civilians to get their asses down and everything. Get shot a few times in the leg and in the arm. You know, no, not big deal. And then guess what? I finished the mission with a C rank at least. But I was like, I'm just sitting there dumbfounded. I was shocked. So as soon as I got that mission down, I was like, so you're telling me that as soon as I got rid of those mods and swapped over to a SMG, I was able to complete this mission. Like, brother, that fucking shit really, really fucking sucked. You know, it's like it's one of those things. It's just one of those things to where it's like you wish, like, you just wish things were going your way. You know, things are just going your way for one day, and then the game just kind of screws you over like that, basically. All right, let me see. Sorry, I had to take a 5 to kind of talk because Jasper, like the town I grew up in. That that is a ruptor. Okay, let's see. Hello. How much iron do I have? 45. Okay, that's good. Okay. So what I am gonna do is I'm going to head back to the ship, and we're going to create ourselves a set of iron armor. And actually, while I'm at it, I may as well take some of this gravel too. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. Okay. Alright, so we do need to head back. We do need to head back to the ship, actually. Currently, we're on day 4. We're making... We're at least making some decent progress, actually, so that's a good thing. I will label this as... you know what? Village with cave system. Make it yellow. Okay. So far, we are kind of making good progress. Is that fucking on? Okay, for a second there, it literally looked like a house that was underwater. Anyways, so just to kind of explain why I'm making my base on a ship, I guess, is because at the very least, we're not going to be... So, to give a bit of context, whenever I was first playing this mod, I had 2 worlds. One world was my, kind of like my first attempt that went a little far. And then my second world is basically like my off-stream kind of save that I've been playing. And the one thing I've found that kind of works is basically I won't be getting screwed by like Endermen or mobs or anything whenever I'm on the ship, basically. The one thing that happened in my first world, though, was I encountered 1 or 2 Naga, which are like dragons that basically dive bomb towards you and they spit acid at you. And they deal poison damage, or poison, whatever. What happened was that for some really weird reason, the game spawned at least 5 Naga. I would kill 1, kill 2, and you know what? 3 more would take place. And every single time I killed them, like another one would just spawn. There was so much Naga, I kid you not, that I could not do anything. I legit could not do anything without getting harassed by one. And on top of that, I was also dealing with the simulated Endermen. I was dealing with a simulated creatures attacking me all the time. And I was like, brother, I cannot get anything done. And that was after I finished building my base. And it was just a big kick in the balls. Because also on the same save, I actually managed to get enough obsidian to make another portal. So I had to abandon that save. The fourth save, technically the fourth save, was kind of my, I don't care, I'm just going to use creative if I die or whatever, but not use it to spawn items kind of run. Currently, what's going on in that save is I have a full set of Manualin armor, which is like the purple armor from Tinker's Construct that you can make. And I have a cleaver with a bunch of modifiers on it and everything. The 2 major things that kind of happened was I had to deal with a horde, and I had to deal with a blood moon at the same time. That shit got so out of hand that I actually had to reset the phase counter. Like, I had to reset the Parasites phase counter down to 0 on a save. Because there was legitimately too many things that were going on at the same time. And let me tell you, that was not so. That was actually really not so great to deal with. Cool. And then we'll just go ahead and I don't know why that's split. What the fuck was that sound? Okay, that was not a very good sound. I am kind of a bit jumpy. I'm just gonna dump everything again. So cool, we got the sand, cobblestone. Okay. Okay, so while we're at it, actually... No, I didn't want to make that. Carved oakwood quirk. Nope. Who's that? Spam. Let's see. Alright. I may as well just go ahead and destroy this bed too. I think that might spawn point. Okay, so now... So what I'm looking at here, we appear to be low on wood. That's no big deal. I can just mine from the top deck, actually. We are gonna need some crafting for this one. Alright. So we need, first of all, we need a stencil table. We need to make some stencils. Just yay. Need to do that. Let's see, put those up there. Up there. And then we need par builder. Of course, my fucking dumbass didn't realize that I needed oak wood. Yay. It's a trio thing. Okay, so we need oak wood. Like that. West, smithing, pattern. We have chests, so we'll just do that. And then quests. We have a crafting table, so we'll just do that. And then we need more stencils, so we'll just do that here. Tool station. Set that right there. Armor. Okay, no, 4. Cool, so we got all that done. Now, pick up iron again. Now, we do have golden nuggets, and that's actually good. We have plenty. That's actually a very good thing, because now that means I can just do this. Now we do need string. Let's see. Also, I'm not gonna be using these beds for anything, let's face it. So we need string and then that's a handle. We can make a silver. Okay. what happened to my iron halberd I just made? Brother, oh, my brother in Christ. Oh, well, okay, well, that's cool. It's not like I needed... It's not like I, you know, needed that halberd, you know. It's fine. Nope. Just fucking nowhere. Alright, well, that's a kick in the balls, I guess. So, do that. Start the inventory. Okay, throw those tools away. I'm gonna remake them. I mean, all that stuff is just broken. And then we need to get more iron. About 24. Got that. Okay. So now, obviously we're gonna make a sword. Make 2 things of iron. Because we need to do that. And then we need a shovel. Okay. So we'll put... Alright, that's weird. I guess we can't put them in the chests. Alright, so... we got all of our iron here. What do I need? Here's the test. Gosh, so many, yeah, so much shit to keep track of. It's not even funny. Okay, so put those 2 in there. Grab all that wood. Let's see. Cool, alright. I think I'm probably just seeing shit, honestly. See, it doesn't help the fact the... Wait, hold on. I need to check something. Yeah, see, it doesn't help the fact that the music is at 100%. And... this mod does have soundtrack, but it plays every so often. It is very fucking eerie. Especially when you're playing a mod like this. Okay. So next step is we need to make a forge. Oh, creeper. Okay, there's stone. Salt. Well, we may as well gather a bunch of sand while we're at it, because we need to make a thing called grout. Yeah. We need sand, gravel, and clay. gonna pause for a little bit. Jesus Christ, bro. I forgot how tense this mod can get. Especially whenever you're like whenever there's barely any music playing, it's very fucking tense. I've had a simulated Enderman scare me like once or twice because they don't fucking make any sound. They just kind of teleport, sneak up on you like a ninja. Yeah, so currently we need to find. Ooh, osmium. How much sand do I have? Okay, I need more gravel. Also, it's a good thing we found osmium ore because I'm actually going to make a sword out of it. Because it does... Honestly, I think it probably might be better to make an armor piece out of it, I'm not sure. Or just save it. Hello, Guardian. Goodbye, Guardian. Oh, what the fuck, dude? Holy shit. Alright. Okay. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. This is taking longer than I expected. Oh shit. Okay, next thing we need is a bunch of bullshit. That's what we need. Yippee, more. Alright, where's the book? Give me the book. Where's the book? Dude, my brain's just so fucking fried right now. It's not even funny. Uh... Okay, first of all, we need a bunch of sear bricks. So I'm thinking we do 1, 2. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Maybe. I have no clue. Look, this is my way. Look, here's the deal, right? This is my way. This was literally my way of figuring it out. So, okay, so we're just build like that, and then do this. Yay, B. I think we'll just have to wait for the stuff to get set up. Oh my god, dude. Like, seriously, this is making my brain boil. Okay, I need fucking... Alright, yeah, safer decoration, okay. We need the controller. We need... Oh, I need to look up a hold on, my dumbass needs to look up a tutorial again. Yeah, I know what I'm doing, but my brain is just not here mentally. How do we make it? Basic tutorial.
Hello, guys.
Yep, did that, Cool, okay. So we need the, okay, so we need a tank. Alright. We got this, we got this. You know, just for right now, we'll just make it like this. Fuck it. I don't care. Destroy that. Destroy that. So we have the controller. Thankfully, we'll have plenty of Groot to get this stuff done, actually. Make it at least something basic, you know. Uh-oh. Can't wait. Reach. I love mod packs. I love mod packs. They're my favorite to figure out. Okay, we got the controller. We need the sear drain to dump our liquids in. What the fuck? Okay, no, wait, we can make this work, I swear. We need to put a sear faucet on that. Boink. That is a very scary sound. I don't like that sound, actually. Okay, so we need that. And then we need this. Basin. Oh my fucking god, dude, this looks hard. Oh my god, dude, this looks fucking stupid as fuck. Hold on. Gotta redo everything, make it all fit. Alright, so we'll do casting basin, casting table, and then we got the sear drain right here. Fuck. Apparently someone is having a hard time watching my stream. Fuck. Alright, sear drain down here. Okay, faucet. Do that. Okay, well. Plot twist, right? We need another faucet. These are all the bricks I've got left, so. Put you there, put you there. Okay, there's a crafting table here. am I missing from?
To an 11 by 11. It's basically an interface tank. Now,
Oh yeah, right. That's what we need. It's a tank. Brother. Sorry, I'm looking at something. Okay, we need glass. Now, I am going to get my glass. Okay, now we can make the best part. We can make sear tank. Okay, what else am I
these
missing?
are basically the brain of the whole smeltery system here. Items. All right, so you can make this smeltery here like this, or you can go out to an 11 find it for everything to make a better cobblestone pickaxe, right? So we're going to put this cobblestone pickaxe head here. I went ahead and threw some gold in here earlier, so we're going to go ahead and go like this. And as you can see, it starts.
Dude. Alright, hold on. I need to watch a tutorial, actually. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Tinker's Construct 2. Getting started, plus we've got some new tanks and furnaces. So, for those that are unfamiliar with Tinker's Construct 2, I will start at the very beginning. I will try to keep it short and sweet, but there are some minor and better changes that you may want to be aware of, including some of the stuff that I'll be covering towards the end of the video. But for now, let's just get into the beginnings. Of course, the first thing you usually make when you are crafting things in Minecraft is a crafting table. From there, you will want to take that crafting table, put it into another crafting table grid, or your own inventory grid even, and you can create a crafting station. Place into these, they may have extra areas, part chest, well, anything. These are really, unless it's a blank pattern, in which case you can just store those in your,
I already know all
smelter.
this.
That's mind, nothing too much idea on the go. So it only uses up, if you look here, material cost.
Smeltery.
Welcome to the Mischief. You're going to want to also keep a bunch. To give an example, let's do this. And you see that I'm surrounding it, but that's just because I don't have space for it. So the only areas that you have to have some kind of items surrounding the smeltery is like so. So you can see it's got like a hollow spot in the center here. Now I'm going to clean these back up, and we'll continue on with the demonstration. So to make a complete smeltery multi-block, you need a controller. You will most undoubtedly need a smeltery drain so you can get liquids in and out of your smeltery. You will need some kind of tank as well. And you'll also need some place to pour these items. Now let's start with the smeltery drain is made simply with just 6 seared bricks as such. And you'll want to probably face it this way or that way, as they have holes on all the sides, and you can actually have liquids going out and in on most of the sides, except for the one that's facing inside, which you see here is
On. Oh yeah, I'm totally not gonna survive 100 days because of my brain. Okay, we need bricks now. A lot of bricks. Brick. Hopefully this is enough. Three, 6. Okay, cut all. Nah, this will be fine. Cool. Yo, let's go. We figured it out. I think. Yeah. Now I'm just gonna mine that. And then we'll just do that. Yo, let's go. Only problem is I'm gonna have to get more gravel. Or I mean, we could just leave it like that, so I could still get access to the thing. Yeah, I think this is good enough for right now. I might call it right here. Yeah, I think that's good enough for right now. We're on day 6, day 7, I think. And we've managed to get ourselves enough material to actually really start crafting things that really matter. The main problem right currently is that I'm gonna close that out. Yeah, so the current problem right now is that, of course, I don't know. Again, I don't know if the ship is going to be a permanent base of operations or if it's just going to be a temporary one. Because the problem is, it's all made out of wood, and if say primitive yellow eyes come out and they fuck up my shit, then they can easily destroy the whole structure. So I would probably have to either reinforce the outside with basic ass stone, so that doesn't happen. I don't know if they can destroy stone, or if I'll need to probably make like some kind of obsidian outer shell, so the inside will still become intact. But the problem is that that'd be a lot of obsidian, so we would need to do that. And the other problem that I also foresee is food resources. So basically, if I wanted to make like a fucking, basically if I just wanted to be a complete dunderhead, say I don't care about looks, then I could just easily make a farm and make a bunch of other stuff on the ship, essentially. Uh, it's not gonna be the prettiest, but it'll at least do. And then we'll also need to go into the Nether as well, because the main thing is that like what I did in my previous save was I got as much cobalt and arendite, I think, or whatever. I'm tired. And I basically just made the best armor set that I could get, and I put a bunch of modifiers on it. So, but yeah, so basically we need to finish the not so good looking smeltery. We also need to make an armor forge, iron forge, and then we're gonna need to go underground at some point to find a bunch of iron, a bunch of resources, and then hopefully find us some diamonds, so we can go into the Nether. Now, the main thing is, I have a feeling that 100 days is going to be a long shot, because I have not made it past legitimate run. I have not made it past fucking phase 2 or 3, because on my previous save I was kind of like restarting the phase back to 0. So we should probably not do that. So, but yeah, so basically, here's the deal. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to survive up to 100 days. Because I watched a YouTube video, saw it was called Surviving 100 Days in Scape and Run. I was like, fuck it, we'll shoot for 100 days. If everything goes well, I'm thinking that maybe the highest day I could probably reach is maybe 40 or 50. But that's if. Like, basically, I had to, like, really gather up a bunch of resources in a short time period. And having to refigure out Tinker's construct and everything was, it was a nightmare. Because, like I said, I'm not used to mods like Tinker's Construct or anything, because it's like, I mean, I could figure it out. It just takes a little bit for me to figure out. But yeah, so 100 days, no cheating, of course. The next goal for next stream is we go underground, grab a bunch of iron, grab a bunch of ores and stuff, cook the shit out of it, and then hopefully we'll be able to make all that and then get some smelting done, because I also know that I need some gold too, because something that I realized is that I am going to need gold resins, or whatever they're called, to basically not only get permanent part resins that I'll need to make a thing, but I'm also gonna need like I'm also gonna need like a bunch of other material too. Because my current plan for right now is I'm going to do the same thing that I did in my previous playthrough and make a cleaver and then a high set end of armor with modifiers stacked on top. But I'm also going to start dabbling into potion making and stuff like that. So I at least have some way to like at least have some way to not get completely screwed over by the parasites, basically. So, because unfortunately, time is not really on your side in this mod. That was a very slow start, but eventually it will reach up to phase 1 and then phase 2. So, yeah, that's gonna be a bunch of fun. Anyways, possible stream tomorrow or maybe Friday. We will see what happens. I will make sure to note that on the schedule. All right. You'll have a good night. Bye-bye.